We all know a lot about the geography of different parts of the world, but do you know about the geography of Honduras? Honduras is a country found in Central America. It is the second largest country in Central America, and 3 other countries border it. To the west is Guatemala, to the southeast there is Nicaragua, and to the southwest there is El Salvador. Honduras is also bordered by the Caribbean Sea on one side and the Pacific Ocean on the other. I have been to Honduras twice in my life. My first trip was when I was in 2nd grade, and my second trip was again in 6th grade. My cousins lived down there, so both trips were to visit them. Each trip was filled with different adventures to different locations throughout the country. I have been to the coast a few times, one of the islands nearby called Roatan, up in the mountains, in the rainforest, and just in everyday living situations. Each location brings a different experience, and they all showed me a different part of the geography Honduras had to offer. The climate changes throughout the year, but they do not have the 4 seasons like we do here in the Midwest. The hot and humid weather is always found along the coast. My cousin and I enjoyed very great times and many hours on the beach when I was there. The warmest month is the month of May, and the coldest month is the month of December. The rainy season is from May until September. The Caribbean lowlands have a tropical wet climate with consistently high temperatures and humidity, and rainfall fairly evenly distributed throughout the year. The Pacific lowlands have a tropical wet and dry climate with high temperatures but a distinct dry season from November through April. In the Pacific lowlands, April, the last month of the dry season, brings the warmest temperatures. The rainy season is slightly cooler, although higher humidity during rainy season makes these months feel a little more uncomfortable. In the Caribbean lowlands, the only relief from the year-round heat and humidity comes during December or January when an occasional strong cold front from the north brings several days of strong northwest winds and slightly cooler temperatures. Honduras is a very mountainous country. While driving from city to city, most of the time there were mountains surrounding us. It was much different than the usual cornfields I was used to. The interior, however, is filled with ranges and fertile valleys. There are some areas that have volcanoes, but there are no active volcanoes in the country. People in Honduras make a living in the mountains, and they use the resources of the land to survive. Honduras is a water-rich country. The most important river in Honduras is Ulua, which flows 400 kilometers to the Caribbean through the important Valle de Sula. Rivers also define about half of Honduras's international borders. There are some natural hazards that people in Honduras have to face. Those include frequent, but generally mild, earthquakes and damaging hurricanes and floods along the Caribbean coast. Geography can tell a person a lot about a new country. Honduras has a lot of visitors or mission groups. So now it's your turn to pick a country and go explore. You'll be surprised to see what you find out there in the big world of ours.